In this video, I am going to discuss about some of the basic concepts of economics, which are very important to know while studying economics. So let us first see the term economy. An economy is a system of making and trading things of value. It is a way a nation makes some economic choices or decision about how the nation will use its available resources, its technology, to produce goods and services and to distribute among the people of the nation. So, the system of economy basically deals with three issues. They are: first, what is produced? An economy makes decision regarding what type of goods and services should be produced for the people living in the economy. Second, how it is produced. After selecting what type of goods and services should be produced, an economy takes decision by utilizing what type of resources and what types of means those goods and services will be produced. And the last one, who gets what is produced. So, the system of economics also deals with the issue of distribution of produced goods and services. Next, let us see what is production. Production is nothing but an organized activity of transferring resources into some finished products in the form of goods and services. Because when people demand for consuming goods or services, we have to produce those goods and services. So, it is the combined activity of producing any type of goods and services. The resource may be of various material inputs, immaterial inputs such as plant, know-how, etc. And it is needed to fulfill the demands of the people living in that economy. Next, let us see what is factor of production. Factors of production are the resources or the inputs that we use in producing goods and services which are needed to fulfill the demand of the people living in that nation. Without the factors of production, any type of production of goods and services can never take place. And the factors of production are mainly divided into four types. They are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Now, let us first see the term land. Land is basically anything that we get from nature and that is not made by human. Land in economics means not only just land, it is meant by all the natural resources which we get from nature, which we termed as the gift of nature, can be termed as land. For example, forest, mountain, any water bodies, etc. And the income earned from land is called rent. The next factor of production is labor. Labor is the contribution of the efforts or the activity in producing goods and services to fulfill our demands or our needs. Labor can be of any type of labor, manual labor, the technical, clerical, any type of labor that people contribute in the economic activity of producing goods and services. And the income earned from labor is called wages, and the wages is the largest source of income of many type of people living in an economy. The next factor of production is capital. Capital are the things or the equipments or the wealth that are used in producing goods and services for the further uses. It can be machineries, cash, any type of wealth, equipment, etc., which are needed for the further production of any type of good. For example, it can be cash, raw material, furniture, machineries, etc. And the income earned from capital is called interest. And the last factor of production is called entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who combined the other factor of production, that is the land, labor, and capital, to produce goods and services. The income earned by an entrepreneur is called profit. Next, let us discuss what is goods and services in economics. All of us have heard the term goods and services, but in economics, a thing to be called goods, it must have the value to satisfy human needs or the human demands. So, for a thing to be called a good, it must fulfill human demand. For example, a pen, book, any type of food, vehicles, etc., which fulfill the demand or the needs of human beings. And goods can be classified into material and non-material goods, where the material goods are tangible but the non-material goods are intangible. On the other hand, service is an action that satisfies our wants through the effort of the people but without transferring any physical goods. For example, the service of a teacher, a doctor, a laborer, etc., which fulfill our needs without transferring any type of physical goods. Next, let us understand the term utility. The term utility is very important in economics because it measures the satisfaction of individual after consuming any type of goods and services. In an economy, the production of goods and services is happened to fulfill the demands of the people living in an economy. So, it is very important to measure how much satisfaction people are getting after consuming those goods and services. So, with the concept of utility, the satisfaction of individual after consuming goods and services can be known, and this utility is directly related to the production, consumption and distribution of goods and services. Next, let us understand what is price and value. Price is basically the amount or the money to be paid for consuming a good or a service. So, it is the cost or the monetary value of consuming a good. But the value implies the utility or the worth of the commodity or service for an individual. So, value does not discuss or not related with the monetary issues of a good or a thing. Next, let us see what is consumer's good and what is capital goods or the producer's goods. Generally, the consumer's goods are those goods which directly satisfy our wants, which are ready for consumption and which do not need to go for further processing or further modification. They are ready to consume. For example, bread, milk, paint, cloth, furniture, etc., which we can consume directly. But the capital goods or the producer's goods are those goods which are used for further production, which are used in producing goods and services and which need to go for further processing or producing another type of goods. For example, machineries, plants, agricultural and industrial raw materials, etc. Next, let us see what is national income. National income is defined as the total net earning or the total output of a nation which is get from producing goods and services in an economy over a definite period of time, which is usually 1 year. And it consists essentially of the wages of the labor, salaries of the people, the profit, the rent, interest gained from capital, etc. And the national income can be calculated by the formula where N is equal to C plus I plus Z plus NX, and NX means X minus M, where N is equal to national income, C is equal to consumption, I is equal to an investment expenditure, and NX, that is net export, where X is equal to export and M is equal to import. And the amount of export, import, consumption, investment expenditure is taken for a year in an economy. So this was for all today. Hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you.